Yes, guys, in this video, we're going to be talking about what is your offer? What exactly are the services and the things that you're going to be selling to your clients? So what exactly are we going to be doing for our clients? I've kind of summarized a mini pitch for you here. So at X, so your agency name, we deliver fully qualified inbound exclusive leads. This is not generic lead generation where you're forced to speak to anybody that just fills out a form. And this is also not like buying leads where you have to outbound call people that literally have no idea who you are. All of the leads that we're generating for our clients, they are inbound and exclusive to them. On top of the people and all the leads that come through, we've got an AI that is going to qualify these leads, and the ones that pass, they book them in directly into our clients' calendars, completely hands off, so they don't have to do anything. So now our clients don't need to spend time just calling up, chasing everyone that fills out a form. They can focus on the people that have expressed a higher interest, have answered the correct answers to the qualifying questions. We're combining this with short form content creation so we can strengthen the brand of our clients. This is going to build some pre-trust and overall increase their closing rate as well. And it's also going to give them the ability to charge higher rates because people are happy to pay more to work with the best people, and that's kind of what we're positioning our clients to do. So the very first thing you're going to help this client do is to identify a niche. You're going to help them find a blue ocean, often niche within their pre-existing niche, so they can be seen as a true specialist. This is obviously going to make it easier for you to advertise because it's going to raise their perceived value in the eyes of their customer and also create a stronger brand appeal, ultimately resulting in them charging higher prices. So we've got more of a margin to play with. We're then going to take full responsibility for designing the ad creatives for our clients. We are going to be tailoring the ad to exactly our specifications. We're going to be directing it, we're going to be scripting it, and we're going to be editing it. Some of you will be getting the client to film this and return it to you, so you can do all of that stuff. Others will be doing content days, which we're going to talk about in a sec. And this is a massive skill. And this is what's going to separate you running their ads to a different marketing agency or the client. You know, your ability to be creative, think of different angles and make really cool high converting ad creatives is the difference between campaigns working or not. In terms of how you'll be producing their ads, it will be in one of these two ways as mentioned. The first way is remote production. You are going to write the scripts, you're going to send the client a video on how to film it, and then you're going to handle all of the editing. You can provide your client 15 videos to kind of get them set up to make sure there's some good content on their socials before, and then also we can get within those 15 videos probably 2 or 3 ads that we kind of want to run. Or you got option 2 if you're trying to upsell. There's a whole slide on this in a minute, so don't worry about remembering it. It's the in-person content day. Opportunity for you to make some more money and cross-sell some of your services here. Go and meet your clients, get on the train, go and meet them, film everything that yourself. That way you can quality control it. You're also giving a better experience to them because they can be completely hands-off. And then you can probably knock out 15 videos in that setting. But obviously they should look significantly better if you do it and they're able to just film on our iPhone and send it you. Once we've got our ad creators, we're going to take them and we're going to run lead generation ads across the Meta platforms. This is going to cover things like Instagram and Facebook. You're going to take these videos and you're going to show them to hundreds of thousands of people that the world's smartest algorithm thinks this is the type of person that's interested in what we're selling. When someone is clicking on these, they're signing up with the intention to give you their email address and their phone number to try and get this free consultation call or discovery call from you. The main benefits of this is that you want to be first. You're beating someone to the Google search because the algorithm can predict their behavior, so they don't need to go and see all the other options that are available to them. This is typically why running Instagram ads can be more effective. And another benefit is that lead is specifically coming to you. Like we mentioned at the start, this is not buying a lead. That lead has seen a video of you, liked how that looked or something resonated with them, clicked on it with the expectation to specifically hear from you. That lead is not being distributed to 4 or 5 other of your clients. That lead is solely yours. When we're generating leads for our clients, we're not just going to let anybody that clicks on an ad become a lead, because the majority of people that sign up for stuff usually don't have a high enough level of interest for our clients to exchange their time with them and sell. Since we're essentially going to be exchanging our clients' time, we're going to get our clients to pick 2 or 3 really good qualifying questions of who is a lead and who isn't. Ideally, these are in multiple choice or yes or no format. Only if that prospect answers the correct answers to those qualifying questions, then can they come through and become a lead. This should fill your clients with trust that the leads that they're getting are actually going to be good, because it's going to be off their definition of what a good lead is. Obviously, it's likely that these questions will change based on the type of objections that they're having, but they should never have to stress about the lead quality, because they get to decide the quality of the lead. When all these leads come in, we're not just sending an email saying, here you go, or a text message, there you go, crack on. No, we're giving our clients a CRM system that has AI integrations in it, so the AI can do a lot of the heavy lifting, but all of the leads are going to be stored in one safe place with an easy visualization of the pipelines, so everything can be tracked and no lead is ever lost or forgotten about. Within the CRM system that you're going to be giving to your clients, we've mapped out a sales process for them. I'm sure they have very good sales processes, but often the leads that they're used to converting are from referrals or other inbound ways. Converting leads from Facebook and Instagram ads into sales is a completely different ballgame. The sales process that we've mapped out has converted hundreds of thousands of pounds worth of sales for people. So I want to literally give them that to use, and if they follow that, they will have a much higher chance of being successful. Running ads with an inefficient or not even having a sales process to handle this very specific type of lead is a super fast way to burn cash. So your clients aren't going to have to worry about that. You're helping them every step of the way with something that has actually got proven results. The majority of leads that sign up for anything are not good. And if there's one thing we want to avoid doing, is we want to avoid our clients being busy fools. We don't just want to have a full calendar of leads for them to talk to, or people that they can't take any money from, because then we're wasting their money and we're wasting their time. So to stop that from happening, not only do the leads have to pass an extensive qualification process, but then when they come in, instead of our clients having to, reach out and organize a time, we've got an AI agent that's going to text them within 5 minutes of them signing up. And it's essentially going to be booking them over SMS in for an appointment. The AI can read our clients' calendars and can put them in their free availability. Once that lead is booked in for an introduction call, they will get sent text and email reminders from an AI, also increasing their show rate. If they don't reply to any of the messages, as you can imagine, human beings are not straightforward characters, the AI chases them. So the client literally does not have to do anything from taking a stranger off the internet, qualifying them, and setting them in for an appointment in their calendar, completely hands off. Not going to have to spend any time being a receptionist to their own business. They can use that time that they would have saved in chasing all of these leads and putting it into taking more sales calls and ultimately scaling the amount of revenue that they're making. I don't think, with the landscape of how lead generation marketing is these days, that if somebody can't be bothered to reply to a text message, why would you give them 30 minutes time having a consultation call? They're seeing your text message. The reason they're not responding and booking in is because their interest level is too low. And if someone's interest level is too low, you can only raise it a little bit, obviously doing these introduction calls. If it's too low in the first place and you raise it, it still might not be at a level where they're willing to buy. So there's no point. If we're letting an AI agent actually do the bookings for our clients, when our client is getting involved and having to exchange their time, they're going to feel confident that they're speaking to a qualified lead, and then also that lead has shown a certain level of interest and booked in pretty hands off. It's probably worthy of our time because they've exchanged their time into booking in with us. Big opportunity for you guys to cross-sell. As I said at the beginning of the video, you should be pitching your clients a content day. This isn't something that is mandatory. Like I said, the generic way of doing this is you're going to write out the scripts for your clients. You send them to your clients. They can film it in a way that you show them, return it back to you, you edit it together, and you bulk post it on their page. However, if they are open to investing in short form content, this is going to help them astronomically, because the good leads, they're going to be able to see your clients' adverts. It's very likely that they're going to do that. But if you want these people to actually inquire with you, the brand is going to need to look of a certain level. There's one thing people are absolutely terrified of doing these days, is they don't want to waste their time. You've got to remember that this free consultation that you're advertising, it's not free. If you're trying to pitch something which is expensive, the reason these people can afford expensive things is because they've probably got good jobs. So they're busy, and a lot often these people would rather pay you than waste their time. So a good way to make me feel like I'm not wasting my time is to show me that a good brand, demonstrate with content that you know what you're on about. I'll be more likely to invest in you. There's two factors that are going to be at play when you're doing content for people. Obviously, the main one is going to be what you're actually saying in the videos, but maybe equally as important is the presentation, right? A lot of your clients, they're not going to watch 30, 40, 50 seconds of a video, but they're just glance at it and they're going to make a judgment of how that video shots. Does it look professional? Is it all quality controlled? And that's exactly the value that you can give on that content day if you're actually going and shooting it, as the professional for your clients. And this is a great thing for people to invest in, because I'll tell you what, you could do everything that I've just said perfectly. You will never be able to outsell a bad brand. I like to use an analogy when I'm pitching this of, we want our clients to be the BMW car dealership of their industry. When you go into BMW and you want to buy a car, does it really matter the salesman that you get? Not really. What they've got is a really strong brand and good marketing that does 80% of that sale for you. So you never question, am I going to get ripped off for this car? And this is just how powerful it is, yeah? You could have Toyota over here that have got a better car salesman, a better car, and a cheaper car. But if you've got the money, you'd want to go to the BMW, right? Because that's the trusted brand. So that's exactly what these clients are going to invest in. If they don't want to invest in doing the content day, and they've got to accept that their brand is going to look worse than the client that did invest in the content day. And, if you put them side by side and all factors being the same, they are going to lose the business, which is, it's going to compound into thousands of pounds over the year. So this is a really easy cross-sell for you to take an extra £1,000 from these people. If you're going to do that content day, go and meet them, charge them additional for obviously you getting on the train. So cover your travel. Then I'd be charging people at least, £700 to £1,000 just for like that half day of shooting where you go and meet them 4 hours, you do everything. You've got all of the scripts, you bring all of the equipment with you, you quality control it, you film it all, you edit it, and then ping them 15 really high quality videos the next day. This is something that the majority of people are going to be happy to pay. So definitely offer this as one of the two options. The premium option where you do it with a content day, just the standard one where you give them the scripts for the people that genuinely don't have the money. So in terms of how long it's going to take you to build all these systems and start getting results for your clients, it's going to be very, very, very fast. The first term that you sign with them is going to be for 37 days. And the reason it's 37 days instead of 30 days is those first 7 days are going to be your setup time. That's your countdown to get everything up and running. Providing you've done this and they're giving you a decent budget and everything looks good, they're probably going to generate leads for people on day 8. So it's very quick to get all this built. And obviously you're building them literally a robot on the system. So the fact that you can set that up in 7 days is really, really, really good. Obviously, this is subject to them giving you everything that you need, but that's more than achievable. Once we got that out of the way, it's just 30 days rolling, and they can leave whenever they want, providing a fair 14-day notice period is given so you can offboard them correctly. When it comes to running ads, right, a lot of the time the data isn't going to match. All you're going to see is a 2D overview of what's happening. You're going to see a spreadsheet that says, John Smith spoke to 20 people, but, what those 20 people have said might be very different. So the only way that you're going to know what's going on is if you communicate really good. And this is where you're going to, again, differ to most marketing agencies. Most marketing agencies speak to people every month or bi-weekly at best. The difference with us, we've got a WhatsApp group chat 7 days a week, available in the evenings where your clients can get quick answers to things. On top of that, we're doing performance reviews every Friday. Every Friday, that client should be getting booked in with you, so you can go over everything and tell them if there's any actions they need to do, manage their expectations, and keep them on track. They will never have to worry that they're not getting feedback or they're not having a proactive approach because our communication structure is so good. And this is a massive component of what makes campaigns successful. So there we have it, guys. What we just run through there is your offer. Obviously, I've given you a condensed version of the pitch, but watch this video back, take out some of the things and some of the ways on how I've presented it here, and create your own version. Because if you can get this right, this is an offer that is going to be able to generate you thousands and thousands of pounds.